Hi everyone, it's Robin Steele with Robin's Refined Style. So today let's chat pollution control mask. So this is a great mask to use depending on your skin type, maybe once to 3 times a week. So let's get started. You do want to first already have your face washed and cleansed with a cleanser. And then you want it to be a little bit damp, so I'm just going to put a little bit of water. And then I'm just going to take this and put it on my face. Okay. I'm just going to put it. Now, if you're wondering why I'm only using one hand, I broke my arm 4 months ago, and I still don't have full use of my dominant right arm yet. So I use my left hand for everything now. Okay. And so this is going to go on. And as you can see, let me put a little bit more on here. I like to get my T-zone definitely a little bit better. And I do like to massage just a little bit. Like, you don't have to like rub it in, but just gently massage. And I like it here because it really helps with getting my blackheads and drawing them out. Okay. So as you can see, my face is mostly black from the charcoal. And what this is going to do is it's going to start to dry on my face and turn more dry and grayish. And when it's doing that, what it's doing is it's pulling out the dirt and oil and toxins, everything that's built up on your face for however long it's been since you've done another mask. If you're doing something like this once or twice a week, then since the last time you did it. But if it's been a while since you've done a deep cleanse on your face, it's really going to help. And so a couple of ingredients that are in this that are really key has two different types of clay, bentonite and kaolin clay, and those really help to draw out the impurities. And it also obviously has charcoal in it as well. And we know how charcoal is really good for drawing odors and stuff like that out. And so the charcoal is really going to help with that as well. And also to help absorb any excess oil. So if you have an oily skin type already, that charcoal is really going to help draw out that excess oil. And then a few more ingredients. So it also has lactic acid in it. And so if you aren't familiar with that, that is a type of exfoliant. So you are going to get a light exfoliation with this mask as well. And exfoliation is key because dead skin cells build up on the very top layer of your skin. And the older we get, the more your dead skin cells don't just slough off in a timely manner. The older we get, it goes longer in between, and so your dead skin cells just keep piling up and piling up. And that's why you see dullness and like dry patchy areas on your face and things like that. And so the lactic acid will help with that. And then I'm also getting this wonderful aromatherapy from the peppermint that's in it. So I'm not putting this on and smelling like gross, dirty clay and charcoal. I'm smelling this lovely peppermint oil that is making me happy and just it's soothing for me. And so it's just a great all around experience. Okay. And so this is, it's called pollution control. And when you think about, when we go out for our day, we know that we kind of, get sweaty and stuff like that, and sweat builds up and bacteria and things like that. But also there's so much pollution in the air and in our environment that really our skin holds on to. And so that's what this has also really helped to make for is to clean off all those toxins and all that pollution from the day, in addition to our regular sweat and bacteria and oils, and because all that is also clogging our pores, which can cause breakouts and just dullness and things like that. And so that's why it's great to use a mask like this and do a deep cleanse. And so I will say this, my skin type is dry typically, though I do tend to break out sometimes in the T-zone. But when I have used other types of purifying type masks similar to this, and I couldn't keep using them because they would dry out my cheeks. And so what I like about this one is because with Alouette, it's also infused with aloe vera. So it's not over drying for your skin. So I can use this without fear that my skin is going to be over dried and it's going to mess with the balance of my normal routine and stuff. And so I love that it's really made for all skin types. And if you are like sensitive or dry like I am, you'll probably just use it less often, as opposed to hopefully not being able to use it at all. And I don't know if you can tell. Can you see how it's starting to dry up and turn this really light gray? And so the clays are like really starting to do their work, and you probably won't be able to tell it on here, but like around your nose and stuff, that's where you really see your pores and stuff. You can really see, the little dots, the pores on your nose and, in that area. And I get it a lot on my chin, you can really see those pores. And when this starts to dry out, you can like see the little holes where it's like drawing out the dirt and the oils and impurities and things like that. And so it's kind of gross in a way, but in a way it's fabulous because then your skin is like totally clean. And so I wanted to just hop on here and share this pollution control mask with you. I believe I said in the beginning, but just in case, if I didn't, you do want to make sure you've already cleansed your face before you start using the mask. You want to start with a clean surface and then go in to get the deep clean, and then put it on a wet or moist surface. Okay, so I'm just, even though it's not like completely dry, just for time purposes, I'm just going to go ahead and rinse this off. And so I'm just going to use a warm washcloth, and just so you can see, it's just going to, you might need to rinse your washcloth maybe in between to make sure you get all the mask residue out of your washcloth. But I'm just going to go ahead and try to do it as much as I can just with this for time purposes. And then when you're done rinsing this all off, I highly suggest using one of our toners that is made for your specific skin type. We have normal and for oily skin and for dry and sensitive skin. So I would recommend following up with a toner, and then obviously you're going to follow up with your normal nighttime routine. Hopefully it's with a serum and a moisturizer and probably some eye cream. So that is the pollution control mask. If you have any questions at all about the application, removal, or anything about it, feel free to reach out to me, and thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.